Jeff Blankman joined right now by 4 members of the Audubon softball team as they pick up a 2-1 record here at their tournament in Audubon today. So we'll start off with Leah Subbert over here to my left. And Leah, I tell you what, congratulations. Great effort for you out in the outfield today, especially here in this 5th place game. So talk about how you felt there, actually the 3rd place game. So talk about how you felt here tonight in that game and talk about that defensive effort.
Well, it felt really different here because we are at the Little League T-ball field, so the outfield was really wide. So if a ball went over my shoulder, I'd have to run all the way back to the fence, which was a lot farther. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go out there, and the ball's not going to go over my head.
Did it bring back any memories then from T-ball, or did you not play the outfield back in those days?
Oh, back in those days, I was not an outfielder.
So this was a whole new experience for you.
Yeah.
You made quite a few plays out there today, so you were picking up the ball off the bat pretty well?
Yep. And I felt like I read it a little better than what I normally do. And one time in the outfield, I stepped in a hole, but I still managed to catch the ball.
Talk about how well you feel like the team played today, going 2-1. This is a nice day for you guys.
I felt like we hit the ball pretty well, a lot better than what we have been doing. And we found those gaps tonight, and we have been fielding a lot better, and it's just been going good.
Talk about how you felt at the plate today.
At the plate, I was a little shaky. I didn't bat as well as I wanted to, but that's how it goes some games, and you just got to pick yourself right back up and get it the next game.
Which game today did you feel like was your best game, though, at the plate?
At the plate, I felt I did best at Coon Rapids.
The first game this morning?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of stood out for you there, do you think?
When I hit a line drive almost right up the middle, and that was probably my best hit today.
What's this win and going 2-1 in the tournament mean for you today?
It was a really big deal because the beginning of our season was a little shaky, but now I feel like that gave us a lot of confidence to go out and finish the rest of the season.
Well, great job today. Keep up the good work. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
You bet. Let's move over now to Grayce Albertsen. And Grayce, I tell you what, outstanding effort for you on the hill a couple of different times today. Talk about how you felt. You got to start right away this morning. I noticed first thing in that Coon game, I don't know if you were real comfortable early on, but then you seemed to settle in and pitch pretty well.
Yeah, this morning I was not warmed up as usual, but after the 3rd inning I was fine.
Is that something that's typical? Means you say as usual?
No, it's not. I usually am warmed up, ready to go.
Okay, was it just too early this morning? Okay. Once you got settled in, what worked for you?
Outside pitches are my go-to pitches.
Okay.
The other ones are fine. So.
Okay, and then here tonight, taking on ACGC. Got off to a great start on the hill tonight. Talk about what worked for you, how you felt.
When I had a 2-1, 2-0 count, I threw a change up, and usually either swung at it or pop fly, and we got that one.
Things got a little bit tight late in the game. Did you start to feel any pressure? Were you beginning to wear down at all?
Yeah, I was really tired then. I started walking. I walked my first person 6, so that was kind of, yeah.
How'd you fight through that?
I just had to remember that my fielder's behind me. I just got to pitch straight.
Talk about the defensive performance, because you got 3 girls here right here that I thought played really good defense for you tonight, especially.
They have improved a lot since the beginning of season, and that really helps.
Okay, so you feeling pretty good about the way you're throwing right now?
Yes, way better than I have the last 2 years. So.
You're just stronger this year, or what do you credit that to? All right,
and I'm
perfect.
way more calm than I was.
Okay, well, perfect. Thanks very much. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Let's move over to Keaton Wessels. Keaton, tell you what, great effort tonight defensively at 3rd. You made some outstanding plays over there. Talk about how you felt like things went for you today.
I think it went pretty well. I mean, this 3rd game went better than the 1st game, but overall I think it went pretty well.
First game a little rough for you this morning, do you think?
I don't know, like...
Had a lot of activity
rough,
that first game this morning.
Yeah, it was okay. I just wasn't as good as the 3rd game.
Too early in the morning, 9 o'clock?
I don't know.
They bunted a lot in that first game against you today, so they really kind of kept you busy. I don't think Earlham probably bunted as much, and I know ACGC didn't bunt quite as much. Are you more comfortable if you can just kind of stay back and see things coming at you?
Yeah, that helps.
Okay. What do you like about playing 3rd?
Well, I like how I get a lot of action, which is nice, but I don't know. I just like it.
You just like it?
Yeah.
Okay. They call it the hot corner, but it can get pretty warm over there. Talk about how you felt at the plate today. Did you feel like you hit the ball pretty well?
Yeah, I think I gradually got better
throughout the day, and I thought I did a good job.
Okay, where do you feel like you've improved the most as a hitter, though, this season?
I think I did a better job of like controlling my swing because I either drop my hands or roll my wrists. So this third game I did a better job of line driving the ball.
Was this the game you felt you hit the ball the best?
Yeah, for sure.
Which at bat did you feel like was your best at bat in this game?
Probably the second one. Yeah.
Okay. What was it about the second one that stood out?
I hit a pretty good line drive to right, so.
Okay.
Or left, sorry. Left.
All right, not a problem. I tell you what, great job. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congrats on the wins.
Thank you.
You bet. Let's move over to Taylor Nielsen, a young lady that played catcher twice today and then moved out to shortstop and was diving all over the field in this third game here tonight. Taylor, take us through what it was like catching those first two games here today.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, it's great catching for these girls. They pitch really well. They hit their spots really, really well. And then when they're confident in their changeup, it psychs out a lot of hitters. So they're doing really good this year.
Grayce still standing over here. What did you see from her in that first game today?
I saw a lot.
Are you saying she threw a lot of pitches to you?
Yeah, she did throw a lot. She threw really well. And I mean, she had a rough patch at the beginning, but she got over that hump, was really tough, got through it, and was throwing hard still throughout the day, and ended really strong as well.
I know you caught Joanne and I think Ashley in game two. Talk about what you saw from them.
Well, Joanna's kind of around the same speed as Grayce, maybe a tad bit slower, but she's only an 8th grader, so she's got a little room to improve. But she was hitting her spots too. And then Ashley, she was throwing hard and throwing really well, and she caught a line drive right at her face, so she was doing pretty good.
Then you move out to shortstop, so there's probably the two of the toughest positions to play in a day. You get a play, but talk what it was like to move back out to third or to shortstop for this third game.
It was a little bit of an adjustment. Instead of being behind the plate, you were getting balls hit at you. But I mean, it was a lot of fun, like getting to dive out there, and I kind of lived for that, just throwing myself all over the field. But it was a lot of fun.
Do you pick on your third baseman while you're out there a little bit, have a little fun with Keaton, or do you kind of just
not too much?
Talk about how you felt at the plate? I know in the first game you hit the ball pretty well. You had a couple of them that, if they'd have been in fair territory, might have been home runs for you today over the fence. But you were out in front a little bit. But how'd you feel like you hit the ball?
Not too bad. A lot better than what I've been doing. I usually dip my shoulder or drop my elbow or shoulder and it goes straight up in the air. But these last few games, it seemed to be more line drive.
Were you thinking about that? Is that what changed, or do you think that it just was a more comfortable day?
Yeah, I was just trying to focus on not dropping as much as normal.
Senior year in this tournament, what was it like to go 2-1 your senior year in this tournament, your final time getting to play in it?
Yeah, that's really good for us because I don't know if we've done that well in past years. So I mean, it's been a big step for us, especially boosting our confidence for games to come later on in the season.
Well, I tell you what, great job as always. We appreciate you joining us. Best luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.